What's up, YouTube? Cutforman221 here, and welcome to a new campaign. Our hearts are iron for the German Reich won with 55 votes, so that's what we'll be doing. So we're going to be doing 1936. Select the scenario here. We're going to be playing as the German Reich. We have general staffs, we have extra division organization, and we can plan stuff more quickly. And then we also have bitter losers, so we can create our own faction, which is already the Axis, so that doesn't mean too much. Justify war goal when at war with a major minus 80%. Okay. So that's the stuff. We're kind of divided country. We have the communist, we have the democratic, then we have the fascist. So Iron Man mode, historical focus. Let's get this started. I will promise you guys this, that basically we're going to do a blitzkrieg here. We're going to take over a lot of Europe, I'll tell you that. So first national focus, what you have to do as Germany is the Rhineland, obviously. And one thing I'm not going to do is I am not going to have Japan be in the Axis because I don't want to be dealing with the United States. I really don't. I think I can collapse the British before the British and the French before these guys, before the U.S. can even join. I don't need the Japanese going to war with me. Or the Japanese going to war with the United States early on. So some things we need to do first is electronic mechanical engineering. Basic machine tools, obviously. So you have 4 research slots. This is pretty nice. Let's go for support weapons 1. And we might anti-tank. We don't really need that against the French. Okay, let's start remilitarizing. Build a bunch of factories around here. Now the question is, do we go with... Oh, let's go to our research here. Do we go with spread out industry, concentrated, or dispersed as Germany? Now we're going to take a lot of territory. The thing I'm thinking is that I don't think we're going to get bombed that much, to be honest, because I think we're going to be very aggressive and take over England. So, now one thing you do, I'm going to start the game up. One thing you do is, oh, we have free military factories also. Light tanks. Wow, we need tons. Wow, we're going to need a lot of resources. Let's see what we need here. Go surplus of tungsten. Can get that from probably Sweden if we can, or not. Never mind, I guess we'll get some from... Oh, we don't need any, I'm an idiot. Yeah, we have surplus. Oil. Romania. I want to get from someone who's close by. I want to trade a little more Romania? Thank you. I will take, maybe, I don't know if I'll take the Romanian oil fields. Let's see if they join the Axis or not. So, we need some rubber too. Okay, so, here's something I like. Oh, we have a ton of factories. We can keep putting stuff on also. Okay, let's make our ton of light tanks. Good. Definitely need more motorized. More airplanes would not hurt. We're down for... Okay, we still have one more factory. Let's just put it up on our guns. These guys will need some more. Okay, so we're going to build more factories. That's going along. Okay, we need those resources again. Let's see, it looks like our biggest thing is going to be oil, which is... Okay, we're not going to trade one more factory just for 3. Let's buy from the USSR. See, I want my trade routes to be short, because we're going to be trading at near Leningrad here. Well, we'll just take the oil eventually from the Soviets. And rubber. Okay, we're not going to worry about rubber. Here's what you get as the Axis. You get 1 free war, guys. That means you can basically attack one free nation that you want, and nothing's going to happen to you. So, for instance, when I was Russia, same with the communists. When I was Russia, in my Russian campaign, I attacked Poland, took it over, no problems. The Allies could not guarantee because the world tension wasn't too high. We only have 30 divisions. This is kind of sad. Oh. Friedrich von Paulus. This is the guy who was at Stalingrad, who got all his troops killed. I'm going to promote him. There's no need. He has no traits anyway. Maybe he can lead. Maybe we'll make him even a better general on the Eastern Front here. Walter Kruger. A student. I'm trying to see how many of these guys I actually recognize. Yeah, I don't recognize this guy. Okay, we have no divisions training. Well, let's change that. So I was talking about that one free war, right? What I've done and even as Belgium, if you play as Belgium, it's worth Amsterdam and the Netherlands are always a great nation to have. And here's why. Do you have any attrition here? You have plenty of supply. Here's why. It's not. Netherlands itself isn't the big deal. This is the area you want. Look at all this rubber I could get, and oil. And also, too, right next to Singapore. So, really not a bad idea. So I think we're going to, once the remilitarization is done, I think we're going to go that. So we're going to go down the line of probably Anschluss, but we're going to need the certain amount of men in the field here. So we'll do Anschluss, and so we'll go down Yugoslavia a little bit later. We do want to improve our national spirit, which gives extra political gain, which is going to be ridiculous. Since we're gaining so much already, I'm actually going to start boosting this. I'd love to see the US actually join my side. That might be kind of fun. Look at the French. What are they researching? Factor is actually not a bad idea. Now, I'm wondering why my men aren't spread out. Okay, let's get... Oh, Comet with this guy sounds pretty good. Maybe there's a giant lake. There we go. Okay, let's get some nice rubber. 250 days. Yeah, I don't know why these guys aren't. Oh, is it because it's province? Yeah. See, we're at 2% world tension, so there's no big deal. The thing that ramps up rapidly, though, it ramps up really rapidly after China and what I'm going to start doing here. So obviously the Maginot is literally suicide. I saw Germany lose almost 1 million troops on this. You have minus 15% attack penalty per level of fort. So if I attack, it's minus 150%. Right? Just off the bat. Then we have a river crossing into troops. There's no way you can really breach the Maginot Line unless you heavily bombard it with tactical bombers. You give your men a ton of artillery, and you're basically just going to have to attack through right here so you're not crossing a river. The way to get around that, obviously, is through Belgium, which is exactly what we're going to do. Looks like none of these guys will go into this province because of supply. That's weird. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll be able to overwhelm these guys anyway. So obviously we're going to have our U-boats roaming around the Atlantic, sinking convoys left and right. We have a very small Kriegsmarine. I'm going to have to use this Kriegsmarine actually to take over Singapore. I want to protect my islands here if I can. These ones don't matter. These do. The rubber here will very greatly benefit me, which I'm currently lacking in. I think it's interesting how you have different soundtracks for all the nations. So like, if you're playing as an Allied faction, you hear the Allied radio, and as Germany, we just heard German like music. Let's combine these. We already have a fighter race. Transport planes, naval bombers. Okay, we've remilitarized. Oh, okay. There we go, guys. So basically, we could not remilitarize the Rhineland, which is you could not put any units in the Rhineland, which now we have. Now we can. Okay, what do we want to do next? We can't do this because we don't have men in the field currently. Let's go to Army Innovations and treat with the USSR probably. We don't want to do the Reichsautobahn. Because infrastructure, and then we can do the West Wall. So the Autobahn. Okay, political power here. Who do we want to get? I always like the Captain Industry is pretty good. I like the War Industrial. This will help us with our our building of military factories. And this will be ready in October. I'm pretty sure they're gonna patch this at one point where the Axis can't declare war till like 1939. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do this. I mean, this game definitely has some things I'd like to see improved in it. Oh, we need more factors. These guys here definitely has those kind of things we need it. They need to be improved in this, but we also got to realize that these things take time. If we look at EU4 from when it got launched to what it is now, it's changed a lot. Now, I don't agree with all the changes they made to EU4, certainly, but I think it's definitely, some aspects have gotten a lot better. Okay, I love getting all this political power every day. What else are we going to get? Prince of Terror. This will help. We're going to have a lot of partisans. That might be a pretty good idea. We have 2 silent work orders. We could just get a ton of that stuff. Political power gain. Let's get him for right now, and then we'll focus on the Chief of the Army, which would probably be Erwin Rommel. Our light tanks, by the way, will be... I don't have to send them to Spain. I do want Spain to join the Axis. It takes them a little while sometimes to actually join the Axis. I need to train a lot more units in this, and let's get a bunch of Mountaineers. We'll probably invade Switzerland, honestly, so... It's another way to get around the Maginot Line, right? Okay, and why not some more Panzer divisions, right? Oh, we can only train... Okay, we won't train a certain number of men at a time. Or that's something with the Treaty of Versailles there. Okay. So I like field hospitals. They're quite good, actually, in this game. They give you back units. Okay, construction 1. That I should actually miss that. I should have started doing that. Because I don't think we're going to get bombed. I'm going to go down concentrated industry. We're going to solve our rubber shortage in a little bit, trust me, guys. They won't be able to do anything. They're going to completely... all their victory points are over here. Even as Australia. I was communist Australia. I took over the Netherlands. Yeah, I had to take Gallipoli. That was called Down Under. This province right here. It's actually quite difficult. It took me like 5 years. I didn't join any faction. I invaded Iran, and then just pushing through these 2 provinces with all these Turkish troops in the mountains, it was hell. So we have 30 divisions right here. We're training many more, which could just have actually just click, if they're in your territory, you can just do this. There we go. So now they'll join his army. So when they have the yellow exclamation point, they don't want to move because it will. Something's hindering its path there. Interesting. I thought it was usually because you don't want too many units for supply reasons. One thing I also want to do here while we're building all these air bases, I need to improve this one. We only have 13 factories. That's pretty bad. That's how we're going down this infrastructure path. We'll get a bunch of civilian factories in Brandenburg and West Prussian and Westfalen. But I promise you guys, we're going to like conquer the world here. At least Europe. Probably the United States. I said I would conquer the United States when I was talking about Japan. We're actually going to do this. Look at Virginia here where I live. They gave the province, they didn't know this, but this is West Virginia right here. Virginia used to be this size until 1863. Till West Virginia. There's a little bit of Tennessee here too. Interesting. Yeah, but this is West Virginia. Like, it has this little tip that goes up into Pennsylvania and you have Ohio. Oh, Spanish Civil War. Okay, let's get a little bit of action here. I think we're going to send 4 volunteers. Do you have any more tanks I could use? I might as well train this infantry guy. We'll bring him over here. Okay, General Erwin Rommel. I'm gonna send you to Spain. Send volunteers, Erwin Rommel. Okay, what is this? Oh, only 2 divisions. Okay. I thought it was more than I thought it was 4. But I'll send them whatever. They just need tanks. Okay, so our volunteers are going over. Army innovations. This will give us the divisions. We don't really care about divisions. We care about offense, really. We're going to be attacking after all. And the west wall is almost done, so we might as well just speed up until these volunteers get here. The key is, for the Republic in Spain, you got to cut off Barcelona and the northern area here. This will speed up our production a lot. And also, we don't have to spend as many factors maybe for the rubber we'll get. We have a bunch of free dockyards too. I think ships are so expensive in this game. We need all this infantry equipment too, and it's mainly just for reinforcement. Okay. Well, let's might as well cut off this the port here. And the great thing is, these guys can't even pierce our armor, so... Another thing also is they're very weak. They don't really have a lot of guns. Like, when I fought the Spanish Civil War multiple times, it takes a long time. So push this unit into the wall here. I'm going to have to attack here also and cut off that pocket. So this guys have been overrun. I'm go down here. I'm just going to pause. Also, I'm getting these tanks some experience, which is always very helpful. We have the Olympic Games in Munich. I think it was Jesse Owens for the United States that took home a bunch of gold medals for us for the United States during that. I mean, the Olympics are still going on right now. So yeah, I love it. These tanks are basically impossible to beat for these guys. So the north is secured. We're going to get them in a much smaller pocket. And that'll help Spain recover also for later on. And Poland, I don't think Poland will be a big issue to take over. We're going to go down the traditional route here, obviously. Besides the fact we're getting a bunch of rubber in the East Indies. Yeah, and when Spain wins this, which they will, that will cause some moral tension with the treaty. So the Allies will start guaranteeing stuff, which is why I need to get this done here, October. I wonder how the USA is doing. How's our fascism spread going? 16% the Silver Legion of America. Okay, let's attack across the river here. If I cut Barcelona's port, these units are also going to be surrounded. I mean, Republican Spain only has 32 units. Okay, that's actually a lot of units. I'm sure the Soviets have sent them help, which is why I'm here. Okay, the enemy is... We have air superiority over them. Too bad I can't, like, send fighters and stuff. So they can't hurt my tanks. We're basically taking no casualties. That's actually a pretty good exchange, in my opinion. And these guys are still working on equipment. We just need the infantry equipment, basically. I want my artillery. I'm going to get that up to 5. We don't have full factories. This is kind of sad, actually. We don't have one full factory set of 15 working on this. At least it'll be done tomorrow. And we have our air base, so there's no more overcrowding here. I do want to take over the Netherlands in this first part here, even if we go over a little bit. I want to keep around 20 minutes, but we're at 20 minutes now, so I'm going to speed up to October. Okay, we have Barcelona. Their supplies are cut off. Let's see here. Oh, no, actually 13 supplies still. We're attacking in the mountains. Not the smartest thing to do with tanks. I like how my one division is just beating all these Spanish divisions here. Okay. Give me the industrial effort. We need the factories, guys. Actually, we need to, yeah, cut off these divisions here. I don't mind waiting 14 days on the mountains here. I just want to cut off these 5 divisions, which we have done. Just destroy them. And this is how you have to win the war. That's really have to do it. So we're going to be done in October, right? 18th, so 2 days or so. Okay, what else do we want to give? Okay, we have a bunch of units. How many units do we have over here? 39. Not a ton, but it'll be enough. Okay, look at that. Poor Dutch, stood no chance. I wonder if their divisions are just weak or if we just have so many numbers. Capture Amsterdam, guys, if you can. There we go. Eindhoven. Okay, more military factories. They'll definitely give us more guns, basically. And The Hague. We need to cut off this retreat here. So yeah, look how quick that was. Okay, I'm going to take all your states. Actually, I don't want this. Okay, hold on. Can I reset? Where's the reset? Okay, I want this territory, this territory, this territory. I'm going to give them these. I don't want the other territory. I'm going to take them in Europe, though, because this will give me a good border to Belgium. So I'll take this, and then you guys can actually have this. You can be my puppet over here. Okay, so we'll get the oil. I mean the rubber. I really hope I didn't give them any rubber, did I? No, I gave them everything but rubber. Good, so I got all the rubber. That's excellent. So now we have plenty of resources. I'm sure people will start, trying to get rubber from us. Great, so we took over the Netherlands in like 30 seconds. How are we doing over here, though? Oh, my tanks came back because... Yes, okay. Well, I'm going to send you this again. Why can't I see this army here? Oh, I gotta wait for my guys to get back. Okay. And then... this guy you can now group up with Rommel. And then I'll send you guys... Send volunteers. I'll send you Rommel's 3 divisions. Okay, what is this unfulfilled import? Romania, what are you doing for me? Well, we don't even need your oil, so back off. So good, so we have more factories. That was just... Honestly, guys, if you're playing as Germany, just get the oil. It's really a great thing, actually. This guy doesn't know whose army he's in. Okay, I'm going to send... I want these 7 units. I know it's a lot right now, but I want them over here. This is important that we actually garrison these islands area. I want to take over the British area down here too, Singapore. And then my Kriegsmarine, right? I'm going to actually... I'll do this in the next part because we got to go. But in the next part, I'm going to send my Kriegsmarine down there. I'm going to keep the submarines mainly operating in the middle of the Atlantic, as they were historically. And that's it pretty much now. Leave me some comment suggestions down below. Cod4Man221 signing off.